Kids, welcome back to our social class. So last class we discussed about our landforms. What is meant by physical feature? Physical feature means the formation of both landforms and water bodies. So one portion is already over. And what is the second portion? Yes, water bodies. So we can start our class with our water bodies. And before starting our class, we have a short silent prayer. Okay. So which are our landforms? Yes, plain, hills, mountains, plateaus, then valleys, delta. Okay, so mainly these are island, peninsula, and these are the landforms. So today we are going to discuss about our water bodies. Water bodies. Which are the water bodies you know? Yes, sea, river, pond, lake, and another one is ocean. Ocean, maybe that's a new term for you. Ocean, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean. Did you heard about that word? Yes. So which are the main water bodies? Ocean. Oceans, you know, oceans is a deep and a vast water body, mainly contain which type of water? Fresh water or salt water? Yes, salt water, saline water. So ocean is a deep and a vast portion of water body, consists of salt water. And I have one doubt. While we are checking the picture of our earth, which color is that mainly? Mainly blue color we can see there. Why? Because 3/4 portion of our earth is covered by water. Only 1/4. 3/4 is covered with water and only 1/4 portion is covered by a land area. You look, that much water is there on our earth. 3/4 portion of our earth is covered by water. That is why earth is look like a blue planet. While we are taking the picture of our earth from other planets, we can see the picture of earth like a blue bowl. So which are the water bodies? Yes, first one is ocean. Second one that you know, sea. Sea. What is the difference between ocean and sea? One portion of sea that are familiar for us in Calicut. Which is that? Yes, portion of Arabian Sea. Anywhere you are calling Arabian Ocean? No. Why we are not calling it as an Arabian Ocean? Or why we are calling it as an Arabian Sea? See, sea is a portion of ocean. Ocean is a vast one and sea is a small portion of our ocean. For example, Arabian Sea. Our Arabian Sea is a portion of Indian Ocean. Is a part of Indian Ocean. Got it? Arabian Sea, we are not calling it as an Arabian Ocean. Arabian Sea only. Why? Sea is also a water body, consists of salt water, but that's a portion of our biggest one. Which one? Ocean, like our hill and mountain. Got it? And seas are joined with ocean. Arabian Sea is joined with Indian Ocean. Got it? And next one is river. That we know. Rivers are flowing bodies of, flowing of water body. A flowing water body. Anywhere river stopped? No. River joined with where? Rivers joined with sea. What is that place called? Yes, mouth of river. Rivers are joining with sea. And the next one is lake. Lakes are also water bodies, but that are not flowing. Covered by land. Covered by land on all sides. Lake. In some lakes we are doing some boating or something. Got it? Yes, lake. And the next one is pond. Pond is also like lake, but it is smaller than lake. Pond is also a water body like lake, but ponds are smaller than lake. The last one is glacier. Glacier, that is piece of icebergs. Iceberg. Did you watch the movie about our Titanic? Yes, our Titanic is damaged by a glacier. Got it? And that's an iceberg that is moving on our sea. That is also a water body. Glacier. Glacier means glacier is a slowly moving piece of ice. Got it? So these are our major water bodies. Water bodies are so familiar and easy for you. Ocean. Ocean is a deep and a vast portion of water body. Consists of which water? Salt water. And sea also. The portion of, a water body consists of salt water, but it is smaller than ocean. Or we can say that sea is a small portion of ocean and sea is joined with ocean. Our Arabian Sea is a portion of which one? Indian Ocean. Arabian Sea is joined with what? Yes, Arabian Sea is joined with Indian Ocean. And the next one is river. River is a flowing water body. And rivers are joined with sea. Lake is a water body, but that is not flowing. All the sides are covered by water. And the pond, same as lake, but it is smaller than lake. And glaciers are slowly moving off small piece of icebergs. Got it? So these are the major water forms or water bodies. So the formation of all these landforms and water bodies together known as physical features. The formation of our landforms, plain, hill, mountain, plateaus, valleys, then which one? Peninsula, island, deltas, and water bodies such as ocean, sea, river, lake, pond, glaciers, all together. Formation of all is known as physical features. From where these all are formed? These all are formed from our lithosphere. Lithosphere, crust and a small portion of which one? Mantle, together known as lithosphere. Lithosphere mainly consists of solid rocks and soil. Got it? So kids, this is your first homework question. This question answer you have to write in your social science notebook. First you have to draw two lines and in between two lines, yes, heading. Then this is your first homework question. Define physical features. Define physical features. This is your first homework question. What is meant by physical feature? Yes, physical feature is the formation of land or landforms and water bodies. Okay, so you have to write that physical features are the formation of land or landforms. The physical features are the formation of land or landforms and water bodies. On the earth. Clear? This is your first homework question. Read it. Define physical features. What is meant by physical features? Yes, physical features are the formation of land or landforms and water bodies on the earth. From where it is to be formed? From lithosphere. Okay. These water bodies made up or make a sphere that is known as hydrosphere. And another sphere we studied, what was that? Yes, lithosphere. Did you remember what is meant by lithosphere? Yes, the word lithos derived from Greek. And what is the meaning of lithos? Soil or rock. So all the landforms and water bodies are formed from lithosphere. Here, these water bodies, which are our water bodies? Ocean, sea, river, pond, lake, glaciers are the main water bodies. And these water bodies make up a sphere. What is that? Hydrosphere. 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 And the word hydro means water. Hydro means water. All the water bodies are the example of hydrosphere. Ocean is the example of hydrosphere. Sea is the example of hydrosphere. River, pond, lake, everything are the examples of hydrosphere. And what is lithosphere? Lithos means rocks or soil. Hydros means, what is that? Water. Okay. Then now we are going to check about our water cycle. The availability of water on our earth is constant. Why? Because that is a cyclical process. Did you know what is meant by bicycle? Yes. While we are riding the bicycle, the pedal is rotating. Or like this? No, like this. Clockwise. So now we are going to check about our water cycle. We know all the water bodies. Ocean, sea, pond, river, well, lake, glaciers, yes. And who gave heat and light for us? Yes, our sun. And the water from water bodies, anything we can take, river, pond or anything. Water bodies are evaporating. Why it is evaporating? It is meant by evaporation. Yes, while we are boiling water, you can see the water vapor is going on. Evaporate that water. Did you check that? Yes. And the same thing here also. And who gave the heat? Our sun. Sun gave the heat. And because of the heat from the sun, water from the water bodies are evaporate and goes to upward and cools down and forms clouds. And clouds cools down and in turn again it reaches to earth in the form of which one? Water droplets. or we can call it as rain. And the rainwater reaches to these water bodies again. And water from the water bodies again evaporates with the help of sun and forms clouds. Clouds in turn clouds cools down and reaches to earth in the form of water droplets or rain. Again this process. See, you look, water from water bodies evaporate, condenses, reaches to earth. This is known as water cycle. Got it? And we have to study about two terms from here. Which are the two terms? Evaporation. Now you know what is meant by evaporation. What is meant by evaporation? Evaporation. What is meant by evaporation? Yes, the water from water bodies are evaporate. Become heats and it goes to upward. Same water, liquid water or gaseous stage. Yes, gaseous stage. Water will become the gaseous stage and it goes to upward. Okay, and this process is known as evaporation. Water evaporates. And what happens to this evaporated water? Forms clouds. Okay, and cools down and reaches to earth in the form of water droplets or rain. And this process is known as condensation. Condensation. Got it? So these are the two terms we have to study from water cycle. Water cycle means water from water bodies evaporates. An evaporation process is there, and because of condensation process, water droplets reaches to earth in the form of rain. Okay, and this process is a cyclical process. It never ends. It's a continuous process. Clear? Okay, and now how many spheres we studied? Yes, two spheres. Which are the two? Lithosphere and hydrosphere. Lithosphere, lithos means rocks. Hydrosphere, hydros means water. And another one that maybe you know, atmosphere. Yes, the air around our earth is known as atmosphere. See, the air, next layer is atmosphere. Next sphere, atmosphere. Atmos means which one? Yes, gas. So atmosphere consists of which one? The air or the gas. Air around our earth is known as atmosphere. Mainly, which are the gases present in our atmosphere? There are three main gases: nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. I think that all you studied from your science. Nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. And who needs oxygen? Yes, all the living beings except plants needs oxygen for inhale. And which one is exhale? Yes, carbon dioxide. And who receives carbon dioxide? Yes, plants receive carbon dioxide, and which is given? Yes, oxygen is given out. Okay, and these are the three main gases included in our atmosphere. Which are the three main gases? Nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. These are the three main gases in our atmosphere. Clear? So, how many domains we studied? Lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. So, these are the three main domains of Earth. These are the three main domains of Earth. Kids, your second homework question. This also you have to write on your social science notebook. Which is the second one? Second homework question is, what are the three main domains of Earth? What are the three main domains of Earth? How can we write the answer? Yes, the three main domains of Earth are one, which is the first one? Yes, lithosphere. Lithosphere. And bracket you can write. What is the word meaning of lithosphere? Lithos, soil or rock. Soil or rock. In bracket you can, that's easy for you. And which is the second one? Yes, hydrosphere. Hydrosphere. What is the word meaning of hydro? Yes, water. And which is the third one? Third one, atmosphere. Atmosphere. Word meaning of atmos? Air or gas. Air or gas. So these are the three main domains of Earth. Kids, this is your second homework question. Clear? And another one more domain is there, that is known as biosphere. Biosphere. Got it, this one? What are the three main domains? Only three main domains Miss asked you. The three main domains of the Earth are lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Got it? Next domain is biosphere. The word bios means life. Bios means life. So biosphere includes all the organisms, all the living things in soil or rock and water and air. All these living organisms and dead organisms are included in our biosphere. Or in other words, we can say that biosphere includes all these three domains. Easy na? Biosphere is the fourth domain of the Earth, and it includes all the other three domains. Which are the three domains? Lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. How can we say that? Biosphere is the domain that includes lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Got it? So these are the domains of Earth. And once again we can just check how many topics we discussed from this chapter. First one about interior of Earth, crust, mantle, core, inner core, outer core and the inner core. And next one is about the physical features, formation of land or landforms and water bodies. And next, and from the first portion we discussed about which sphere? Lithosphere. And along with water bodies, which sphere? Hydrosphere. And the next domain? Atmosphere. Atmosphere is the gas around our Earth. And the last domain is biosphere. Biosphere includes these three domains. Okay kids? So please try to read all these words: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere. Okay kids, and do the homework. Thank you kids.